Jake Paul is back at it again, stirring the pot and aiming for his next blockbuster fight, and this time, he's targeting none other than MMA legend Conor McGregor. Fresh off his controversial victory over 58-year-old Mike Tyson, Paul wasted no time calling out McGregor for an MMA showdown, not a boxing match. But here's the twist. Paul isn't interested in weight classes or traditional rules. He wants a no-holds-barred fight like the old days. As usual, Paul's bold challenge has the internet buzzing, with fans debating whether McGregor, known for his fiery personality and elite fighting skills, would actually step into the octagon with the brash 27-year-old YouTuber turned fighter. Adding fuel to the fire, McGregor responded with a cheeky meme, fueling speculation and setting the stage for what could be one of the most entertaining, or polarizing, fights in recent memory. Love him or hate him, Jake Paul knows how to steal the spotlight, and this challenge to McGregor proves he's ready to shake up the combat sports world once again. Jake Paul is wasting no time preparing for his next headline-grabbing event after his unanimous decision victory over 58-year-old boxing legend Mike Tyson. Having faced criticism for choosing older and retired opponents, Paul is sticking to his pattern and has now set his sights on former UFC champion Conor McGregor, who is 36. However, Paul isn't proposing a traditional boxing match this time. Instead, he's challenging McGregor to an MMA fight, upping the stakes and adding a new layer of intrigue to his next venture. The announcement has stirred excitement and controversy, with fans debating whether McGregor will accept the challenge or brush it off as another of Paul's publicity stunts. Taking to social media, the 27-year-old YouTuber turned fighter directly addressed McGregor with a bold message: "Dear Conor, I know you told my team you'd fight me at 170 lbs. That's not happening. Let's do it in MMA. No weight class. Just like the old days. But you won't." The statement was a clear attempt to provoke McGregor and generate buzz for a potential fight. McGregor, known for his quick wit and sharp comebacks, responded with a sarcastic meme, suggesting the ridiculousness of Paul's challenge. Alongside the meme, McGregor wrote, "Nikisa already rang me. Lad, it's this guy next for you. Good luck, pal," humorously comparing Paul's next opponent to Senator Mitch McConnell, who is 82 years old. This sparked a wave of memes online, with fans jokingly suggesting other unlikely opponents for Paul, including Clint Eastwood, Robert De Niro, and even former President Jimmy Carter. While the internet debates the legitimacy of Paul's challenges and mocks his choice of opponents, the YouTuber turned fighter is relishing his recent success. Paul claims to have pocketed a staggering $40 million for his fight against Tyson, further cementing his reputation as a savvy entertainer and promoter. He also took the opportunity to praise his company, Most Valuable Promotions, for helping to orchestrate the event. Thanks to their partnership with Netflix, Paul's fight reportedly reached an incredible 60 million households, showcasing his ability to leverage his brand for maximum exposure. However, not all the feedback was positive. Many subscribers were left frustrated with technical issues during the live stream, which marred the viewing experience for some fans. As Jake Paul basks in the spotlight and counts his earnings, the question of what comes next looms large. Will McGregor take the bait and step into the MMA octagon with Paul, or will he dismiss the challenge as another one of Paul's publicity grabs? Regardless of McGregor's decision, Paul has once again succeeded in keeping his name at the forefront of combat sports discussions. Love him or hate him, Jake Paul knows how to generate headlines, and fans around the world are eager to see what spectacle he will create next. Jake Paul's challenge to Conor McGregor marks another bold move in his quest to solidify himself as a major player in combat sports. While Paul has often been criticized for choosing opponents who are past their prime, his approach has undeniably kept him in the spotlight. By targeting McGregor, a former UFC champion and one of the most famous names in mixed martial arts, Paul is attempting to elevate his brand even further. The prospect of an MMA fight between the two has already sparked heated debates, with fans divided over whether McGregor would entertain such a matchup. Some argue that McGregor, known for his pride and competitive spirit, might take the challenge just to silence Paul, while others believe he will dismiss it as beneath him. The dynamics of an MMA fight between Paul and McGregor would certainly be intriguing. Unlike his previous boxing matches, stepping into the octagon would be uncharted territory for Paul. McGregor, with his years of experience in MMA, would bring a completely different set of challenges that Paul has never faced. However, Paul thrives on defying expectations and has made it clear that he's willing to take risks for the sake of entertainment and financial gain. If the fight were to happen, it would undoubtedly draw massive attention, potentially becoming one of the most talked about events in recent combat sports history. Paul's ability to dominate the narrative and generate controversy is one of his strongest assets. By positioning himself as a disruptor in both boxing and MMA, he has created a unique space for himself in the industry. His fights may not appeal to traditional combat sports purists, but they consistently draw massive audiences, proving that Paul understands the entertainment side of the business better than most. His partnership with Netflix for the Tyson fight showcased his knack for tapping into global platforms to maximize exposure. Despite the technical glitches during the broadcast, the event's reach of 60 million households demonstrated Paul's unparalleled ability to connect with a diverse audience. As Jake Paul continues to push boundaries, he is also reshaping how combat sports are marketed and consumed. His unconventional approach has forced many in the industry to reconsider what it takes to capture the public's attention. By blending the worlds of social media influence, entertainment, and sports, Paul has created a blueprint that others may try to replicate. While his critics dismiss him as a sideshow, his growing bank account and consistent media coverage tell a different story. Whether or not McGregor accepts his challenge, Paul has already achieved his goal of keeping people talking, and that, for him, is the ultimate victory. Jake Paul's challenge to Conor McGregor has once again proven that he knows how to dominate headlines and keep himself at the center of attention. Whether McGregor accepts the fight or dismisses it entirely, Paul has already achieved his goal of sparking massive conversations in the combat sports world. His ability to mix entertainment with controversy has allowed him to carve out a unique space in a highly competitive industry. For Paul, this isn't just about winning fights, it's about building a legacy as a disruptor who bends the rules and redefines what it means to be a fighter in today's world. As the debate rages on about whether McGregor will take the bait, one thing is certain: Jake Paul isn't going anywhere. His relentless pursuit of big money fights, his savvy marketing tactics, and his knack for creating viral moments ensure that he'll remain a polarizing figure in combat sports. Love him or hate him, Paul has made it clear that he's not afraid to challenge icons and step into uncharted territory. Jake Paul's challenge to Conor McGregor has once again proven that he knows how to dominate headlines and keep himself at the center of attention. Whether McGregor accepts the fight or dismisses it entirely, Paul has already achieved his goal of sparking massive conversations in the combat sports world. Whether this fight with McGregor materializes or not, Paul's journey continues to be a spectacle that fans and critics alike can't seem to ignore.